bad. Yeah.
Let's talk about Rachel Zegler. We'll just shift topics right into this one real quick. Disney gave us a Christmas present. I don't know if you guys saw this. A Christmas present. They even say it right here. Merry Christmas. Here's a special look. So this was considered a Christmas gift.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like privileged to get this special look.
Did they give us a gift receipt with it?
Now, 3 days. Just want to point out 3 days. Only 165,000 views.
Yeah.
And look at that luxurious.
Man, every single thing they've dropped for this. Sorry, Brett. There's been ratios all over the place. Sorry, Brett,
I wouldn't expect something like this to get a lot of views. Like whenever you go to like Marvel or Disney's YouTube channels, the trailers do well, but whenever they do like the featurettes, they die in a vine. They don't do super well.
Well, the biggest thing with this is it's yet another Snow White official trailer or whatever that's just getting slammed in the comments and getting ratioed. Every single one. The best one has been the international trailer. Yeah. That thing has been getting roasted worldwide on all these like small Disney whatever country channels. Yeah. And it's been really fun to see just how much everyone hates this movie and doesn't like Rachel Zegler, who has probably nuked her career. I don't think after this flops, if it flops, I think it probably will though. But if this flops, I think she's done. This push to make her the next big starlet is over.
No, she's done, dude. She's done.
It's amazing, though, because of how much she's been in stuff recently. There was the Hunger Games. There's something new that came out. What was it? The Y2K?
Y2K. She was also in...
and they've all blown up. They've all been shit.
Y2K, on average, towards the end, was making $50 a theater.
Oh, my God. Well, you have to remember, all of this was put into production years ago before she opened her mouth on social media.
Yeah, like
welcome my nerdy home, by the way.
Hello, Stephanie.
Hey, Steph.
Hi, Steph.
If you guys notice, if you go to her IMDb page, if you go to her IMDb page,
West
there's
Side
not
Story. Yeah, I forgot about that one.
Well, there's no. She has nothing coming up. No, she has nothing coming up.
I mean, she'll go back to being a theater kid. That's where she probably feels most comfortable, anyways.
Well, and that's where she should stay, man. I think she would do much better on Broadway than she would on screen.
Yeah. I think she's doing like her final couple of weeks doing Romeo and Juliet right now, and then that it's closing.
Yeah. So. But I'm guessing she'll continue to get work there, even if she's not getting work.
Oh, welcome.
Yeah, she'll come out and she'll...
Like, she's a great singer. She has a beautiful voice, but other than that...
Hey, Steph, I think you're on the wrong mic.
Oh, shit. Okay, I'll check.
Oh, welcome, Hypnotic Bigot Army. We welcome the Bigot Army.
That or you got something turned on anyway.
Welcome, Bigot Army.
I guarantee you next year, she's going to get dropped from her agency. Her agent's going to stop taking her calls. She's done, dude. I'm telling you right now, she is done. And Disney has already considered this movie a loss. They already have.
Yeah. My boy, she'll turn around and come out next year and say,
I just want to spend more time on Broadway.
Yeah.
She completely destroyed her own career with everything that she said about Snow White, how she never liked it. She hated it. It was the Prince was a stalker, all of the stuff, the bullshit that she came out with. She destroyed this movie a year ago, maybe even longer.
Longer.
It's also really funny because the same discussions were happening around Halle Bailey, and she's doing fine because she, for the most part, stayed out of it. And
she shut up.
Even though that movie only made like $560 million on a budget of over 250, I think it was closer to 300. Tom might know exactly how much it made, but she's going to be fine. Her career will be just fine because she didn't ruin it before it even came out.
She started to, though.
Yeah, but they pulled her back on it. Like
somebody tard wrangled. Yeah, the appropriate thing here to say is somebody tard wrangled her.
Yeah.
Well, you know what happened was
nobody's tard wrangling. Well, somebody I think finally got somebody I do think got something through to Zegler.
That apology was
no. She's not going to change. But the fact that got put out at all, without her bitching about it.
The real documentary would be watching her and Gal Gadot arguing backstage, I'm sure, because they're on opposite sides of Israel-Palestine.
Oh, yeah.
What's funny is that, like, am I on the right mic? I had to turn down a bunch of.
Yeah, you
I
sound,
think
you
so.
sound
Yeah,
way
you
better now.
sound good.
What's funny is that they did like that promotional tour for D23 or something like that when they were there, when they did their original, when she started talking about the prince and stuff. Gal Gadot put out her photos of that, and Rachel Zegler's not cropped out, and then Rachel Zegler put out her posts and her photos, and she cropped out Gal
No
Gadot.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's
No, I'm telling you right now, man, she's completely done. And Disney has already wiped their hands of this movie. From what I've heard, and my boy's he works for the MCU, so he's a trusted source. They're trying their best to just put this movie out and have everybody just forget about it. Like they're going to promote it because they have to, but they've already blown like $500 million on this movie, man.
Mhm.
And it's not going to make that in return.
I think
No,
when she came out and said that Trump thing really, I think, kind of was the KO on her.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, after he gets elected. That's the thing that's crazy to me.
I don't want
Is
your
after the
business.
majority of the country spoke and they got absolutely in a landslide, you come out and then say that is just beyond me. It's so like I always go back to the Jordan. I always go back to the Jordan thing. Everybody talks about the Jordan, Republicans buy shoes too, or what sneakers too, whatever it was that he actually said. But like
go ahead.
I'm just saying, you destroyed your career. You've been destroying your career over time. Even with the protest thing. Oh, for every minute that it's streamed online, I should be being paid millions upon millions of dollars. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but like seriously,
she's a mean girl. She's a nasty piece of shit. We all saw it when she tried to cancel Gina. Like she got turned on by Gina getting canceled.
Oh,
and was out there posting all kinds of nasty shit about taking the role that she had. Like, oh, I could be Cara Dune. How do I sign up to audition for it?
Yeah.
Like she's a nasty piece of shit. And
I'll tell you exactly what happened, man. All of these people literally thought that it was going to be another 4 more years of Joe Biden's administration. They thought they were good. True. They thought they were fine. They thought they could say whatever they want. Now, the crazy thing about it is, I guarantee you, because she's pretty young, I guarantee you in about maybe a year, maybe 2, she is going to have some deep regret about this, because she literally has her feet, both of them, through the door, and she shut it on herself. Like, people would kill to be in her position right now. And she literally threw it all away.
But Verbal, I got to ask the question. The people that she works for have the same politics as
her. No. They only do as far as whoever's in office. Disney's about to get a lot more conservative, my friend. I guarantee you that. Because that's where the culture is now, right? That's where things have shifted. The studios go where the culture shifts. So
can they do it? My question is, can they do it at the snap of their fingers? It's not going to happen that quickly. The stuff that they've had in
no, of course not, because there's things in the pipe
already
right now.
Changing. Like Pixar keep putting out those leaks about how, we took this out of Inside Out 2. Oh, we took this out of this show. Like they're putting it out like slowly, trying to win fans back, trying to win the trust back, because they know that the culture is going to be shifting soon. But with Rachel Zegler, dude, like she's completely just tarnished her career. It's got a huge black stain on it.
She's never.
She is a
huge
huge black stain on society.
And things won't.
And what's
change
ridiculous
that.
Is that her career just started too.
Yeah,
like,
that's crazy. That's
brand
crazy.
new. She is brand new.
And they were going to prop her up. They were trying. They were really trying to make her like the next big starlet. And they thought they'd be able to do it, and it's just not going to happen because she's an idiot.
Things will not change that quickly either, because so many movies have been in the pipeline for so long that it's going to take a long time before things actually shift. If they even do, I don't even know if I necessarily have faith that they will.
Hollywood will shift quicker than video games.
Yeah, well,
video games
based on
still
production
got
time.
Yeah, you've got another 2 years of this shit with video games.
You got the same with movies actually too. I mean, there's stuff in the pipe that just has to come out because of contracts and all that stuff. So I mean, look, we're looking at least 2 more years of this. At least 2 more years.
Yeah.
If not even more, I still feel like there's
they're going to try and
obviously
they're going to try and reduce the damage, like Inside Out 2 and stuff. But anyway, sorry, go ahead, Arch.
It's assuming that they don't get a resurgence, because we're kind of celebrating that we've won, and in large parts we have. But if they manage to get 1 or 2 like pseudo woke successes that are woke enough to push the narrative, but not so woke that we all begin to attack it. All of the middle managers inside the companies that have been pushing for this are going to go like, oh, there's that wider audience. We've been telling you.
I don't know about that because it's very rare that something is woke and really loved.
It is rare.
But also, I think you're wrong about that because studios have been tired of losing money for a while now, but they couldn't do anything because of where the culture was at, right? Now that the culture has shifted, best believe they're going back to making money again. So if they have to get rid of all this stuff, they're going to do it. The problem is,
I just don't buy that. I'm sorry, I just don't buy it. You look at what's happened to Star Wars. You look at what's happened
you can't talk about
here we go.
Lucasfilm is totally different,
you look
man.
at what's happened to all of the franchises. I'm not just
Star Wars is dead,
obviously
son.
Star Wars comes to mind because it's at the top of the list, but you really think that just
is it at the top of the list anymore? No,
for
one
me,
cares.
I'm just saying it's at the top of my list.
No,
Obviously.
Rhino, I get what you're saying,
like,
but here's the thing.
Trump coming into office, is that really going to change Star Trek? And
Well,
who's
no.
Hollywood is nothing
really
but trends. They
Doctor
follow
Who?
nothing but trends. I mean, you saw when like being non-binary was trendy. All of those TikTok fake identities were trendy, and you saw all of these Hollywood people saying, "Oh, now I'm this way. I'm this way." It's nothing but trends. They follow the trends like that. That's all they do. And if the culture is shifting, they're going to follow that. It might take a little bit for them to catch up, especially because they do have things in the works right now.
I feel what they're afraid of is being
eventually
called transphobic for doing that, being called transphobic, being called by the Twitter mob or whatever. That's what they're afraid of. And this is
Rhino, I'm telling you right now, Lucasfilm is its own entity, right? They're their own island when it comes to Disney. Disney can't control Lucasfilm. Lucasfilm is going to stay woke until they go bankrupt, right? The rest of Disney, though, Pixar, the MCU, they're switching gears, man. They're trying to make money again, and they have to make money because since they can't control Kathleen Kennedy and she's going to keep losing them money, they have to have something bringing money in. They have to.
Did Andor really cost $645 million?
Yeah, for the 2 seasons. For the 2 seasons.
For 2 seasons.
Speaking of non-binary, I got a new Wicked.
It's still
interview.
a lot.
I don't know if you guys saw this. A new Wicked interview.
Oh God!
Oh no!
I'm here with the stars of Wicked, Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo. Tell me, what's it like being the stars of Wicked?
I just have to say, I'm black and gay, and that makes me the most important person in the entire film. I know exactly what a father is going through. In fact, I was paid a measly $1 million for the film, and that means I'm oppressed. Did I mention I'm black and gay?
Oh, sweetheart, you're truly the most important person in the entire world.
I really am. Oh, what's happening to me? Help me, Ariana.
Oh, sweetheart, you're being chosen. Oh, I sold out years ago and I'm a coward.
Oh, where am I?
You're on my ship, the non-binary. My name is Edward.
My
pronouns
God.
are they, them. I beamed you here because you're the most important person in the entire universe.
Thank you. I agree. But what am I here for?
Our universe is in grave danger. You see, what you know to be pronouns and race labels are actually a ranking system and a universal hierarchy. Take a look. At the bottom are straight whites. Then it's minorities and the regular gay and lesbians. Then it's the non-binaries, like me. We're the second most intelligent beings in the entire universe. Then it's gods like you. The only other in that tier is Xerxes. He's also black and gay and ruled the universe. But it turns out he's a lemon and nobody likes him. Now you must take over and restore peace.
I have one thing to say. Thank me that I'm black and gay.
Jesus.
So good.
Wow.
I just like that his ship is called the non-binary.
The non-binary.
Yeah. That was good
Thank
for me.
me because I'm black and gay.
I'm black and gay.
I think one of the ways
black
that
and
Hollywood,
gay.
I think one of the reasons that Hollywood started the trend trying to push back the other direction is when they started trying to make Westerns again, which is something that they're still trying to make
I'm
happen.
all for the Western.
Alec Baldwin
revival.
failed.
Yeah.
doing
Well,
that.
I like Westerns. It's nice to have them kind of come back because we went
I'm
decades
starting
without
to
really.
rewatch Hatfield and McCoy's. Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
it's
so
great.
good. Yeah.
just started rewatching Hell on Wheels, which is really, really, really good from AMC back in 2013 with Anson Mount before Star Trek.
Ooh,
We
okay.
got a $20 super chat from Stroking My Shit. I got lotion all on my dick. Says for $19.99, bout to bust.
Well, I'm glad you told us that.
All right.
It's
Thank
kind of
you for
weird
letting
stuff
us
because
know.
I watched that Hatfield and McCoy's while I was waiting for Yellowstone to come back. Actually,
It's
That's
good.
a great name.
Really
Yeah, it was
too.
pretty good.
How good's that name?
Yeah, that guy's name it gets a chuckle out of me every week.
Every time.
I like dark humor, but I'm also a fan of some immature